Panthers, Seahawks, coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Seattle, Washington for today's game.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
This game is underway. Whitaker drops to a knee, and this will come out to the 20. The Seahawks out now in a 4-6 formation. First down at the 20. Stewart's got it on the toss. That's Wagner making the stop. This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Patry with the reception.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. Newton's lined up, empty backfield. Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen.
So I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Has his man. Still powering ahead. Tolbert tackled down. But the play picked up 8.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
Newton's on the move.
He's got some daylight.
Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, we just don't talk about it enough. He is so good, has such quick feet, and then when he gets outside, if you make him run, he will. And a good job there picking up some extra yards.
Halfway through this first quarter now. Stewart's taken down at the 33.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Second and 1. Ted Manning for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Extra point was good. The
Panthers ready to kick it away.
Baldwin's running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Russell Wilson has it under center. First down at the 25. Good for only a yard.
Marshawn Lynch found a second win for his career when he came out to Seattle.
He did find a second win, no doubt about it, Jim Nance. And I'll tell you, he got bigger, stronger, and he's as tough as I've ever seen him. He is a perfect fit for the Seahawks.
Second down and 9. Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The defense just mauling the quarterback. It'll be 3rd and 16 after the sack.
Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Incomplete as he was looking short.
They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Ball is out, and he'll down him at that point.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
First down at the 27.
Toss to the outside.
Not able to get away from Chancellor.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 41. Strong eye handoff here. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 10.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Panthers still driving as the second quarter gets underway. The ball is spotted at the 49. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Second down after the incompletion. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Again, takes the hit and is brought down. That's reception number 2 for him.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Baines all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Panthers take it from the 28. And it's just thrown away.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Third down on the way. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's complete to Kotchery.
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Ready to snap the football at the 13.
Now first and 10. Here's the handoff. Stewart's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
To the left side.
The Panthers have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line. They call his name again. And that gains a few.
Oh, wow, another couple inches, and that would have been 6 points for the offense, but he just falls short.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Goal line defense on the field. Toss to the outside. And Urban's able to read that play and make the hit.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Coming up, second down. This play call is for the fullback.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. He'll just barrel. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
If the defense is not going to play for the quarterback sneak, then make them pay for it. Take advantage of it. That's what the offense did. The quarterback took advantage.
The Panthers for the extra point. And the extra point is good.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Seahawks offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 18. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Panthers sat at the line. Dime package. 1st and 10. And it's caught by Curse.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
2nd and 3 coming up. The Seahawks snap it at the 41. Wilson finds Lynch. And that's a gain of 9.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
They'll set up now at midfield.
Wilson from the shotgun.
Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Second down coming up. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Has his target.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Seahawks are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Third and 2 coming up. The Seahawks come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Makes the catch in the open field.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and give his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
First down here. Wilson's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Pass is intercepted. Phil, how about this performance by the defense in the first half and adding to all the acclaim with the interception before halftime?
Jim, we knew coming into the game today that they were good, and so far in this first half, they were great. What a performance.
The offense pinned back in an awful position.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Brought down by MAdden. The Seahawks have to take their final timeout. That's it. After running it, it's second down. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And
That's good for only a yard or two.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run.
This will probably be the last play of the first half. They're going to run it on the toss. That's Wagner making the stop. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back from the Emerald City for the start of the second half in Seattle after the break.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
The second half is officially underway.
On his way.
The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run.
It's still one of the most exciting plays in football, isn't it? When you return a kick from your own end zone and take it all the way down the field and score a touchdown. Great moves that time by the kick returner.
Driving extra point is good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Whitaker drops to a knee, and this will come out to the 20. The Panthers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
Newton's completion percentage, 80% on the day. First down here after the completion. Stewart's handed the football. That's a gain of only a yard. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. And now they'll try over again on second down. And now Newton's going to take off. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. Coming to the line right at the 50. The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. That's second down coming up.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass.
3rd down, 3rd and 1. 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 3rd and
The Seahawks go with the dime formation here on defense. Newton to Olsen. Gains 15.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
Newton's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 35. Fights off the hit. Keeps his legs moving. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
From just inside the 30.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Greg Olsen has the catch. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First and goal from the 9. Trying to plow ahead.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Breaking huddle at the 10.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Second and goal from the 10-yard line.
Thought about it. The defense gets the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Loss of 5 on the play. Third and forever.
This time, they failed to pick up the first on third down. A rare occurrence here today.
A short field goal try on the way. And he converts here on the field goal try. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave them an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
No return here, and Wilson will come back out at the 20.
The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they go with it from here.
The Seahawks have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Getting set as fast as they can. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. And it's swatted away.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
3rd and 4. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Jackson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 43. It's caught by Baldwin. Touchdown. That'll close the gap. Phil, they knew they had to get something on the board here early in the 4th, and now they've done it, and there is hope.
They've been scratching and clawing all day long, and they finally got the play that puts them back in this game. It's close. And can you finish it off by making one more play to take the lead?
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. And this is Whitaker running it out. Tackles made. That return's good for about 23.
The Panthers back onto the field now to get another drive started. They came away with a field goal in their last possession, Phil, but had to be a letdown because they were really moving the football.
Oh, I think you're right. They had to be let down. You execute so many good plays going down the field, and you just need that one to get you in the end zone. They did not do that. So, Jim, I think you're right. I think they were a little down about that field goal.
The Panthers in quite a battle here in the 4th. The score's 17-14. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down at the 17. Ginn has the reception. That's his 5th catch of the day.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
2nd and 2. Takes it from the strong eye. That's Wagner making the stop.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. They'll run it off the toss. And that's a gain of 10.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second down here after that run play. Press coverage all the way. Tolbert's taking the handoff. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Last play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 15. Tolbert tackled down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment.
Coming to the line at the 50.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game. 2nd down and 13. Comes down with the defender tips it out. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield.
Cam Newton will take the snap out of the gun. 3rd and 13. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch.
Not a good play call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2.
Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. The Panthers have it at the 39. Benjamin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, you got a small lead in the second half, and you go for it on 4th down. That is a risky proposition, but the head coach took a big sigh of relief over there on the sideline because they picked it up. Good job by the offense.
1st down and 10.
To the ground.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock. Know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
The Seahawks will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The long drive continues. The Seahawks will come out in the dime. Feeds him again. Nothing up the middle here. Wagner on the stop.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
The kick is through for 3. Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition and you win, it just makes it that much more exciting, Jim.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.